Hey, good morning, YouTube. I'm back out here. Just got back to work on a Saturday morning. Right now, I'm in a Wrangler, Kentucky. I just left home in Louisville, and gonna pick up a load going to Aberdeen, Maryland. That's actually my first time going over there, but we'll see how that go. Um, First of all, I want to give a brief shout out to Trucker Hood for giving me a good shout out. Um, on his last video before the holidays. That I really appreciate it, man. I look forward to meeting you one day if I ever get a chance to. Um, Other than that, I hope everybody had a very great holiday. Mine was all right. Uh, Basically was at home just about the whole week. Um right now, uh, going to the East Coast. The weather is bad and all that stuff there, so hopefully it'll be cleared up by the time I get there. And you know, just keep tuning in, man, because right now I'm gonna give you more footage on the trip to Aberdeen, Maryland. So tune in and all right, YouTube. All right, everybody. We finna get on the road. We're just leaving the Wrangler, Kentucky at Wayfair. We're headed to Aberdeen, Maryland, and I'll give y'all a little bit of this journey. Then we're gonna talk about a few things. So don't move. It's gonna be a pretty good little ride, man. Well, until this light change, I did want to bring up a topic. The topic is about CB radios and communicating out here on the highway. I see that maybe some people do have CB radios, or maybe some people just have their CB radio turned down and they're got their radio up, or they're talking to their loved ones on the phone or what so. But I do think that as being a trucker, just the same way we communicate with our families, if we would communicate out here on the highways would be a whole lot more safer, and it will probably even keep some of the accidents where people fall asleep to a very minimum. Even if you're not talkative, to pick up and to say something, I mean, it's not gonna hurt. There's no sense of being shy. You're a grown person. Pick up the radio and talk. You bought it. Get your quality out of it. Make it work for you. That's a part of a toy. That's part of actually, that's a part of the job. I started trucking back in '99. Trucking is nothing like it is today, even though I know that there are much more older people that's been in the game longer than me and know how to CB radio and stop them beside the highway to help somebody when they broke down, or just check on them, or even if you're riding by and you ask somebody, "You all right, driver?" or you know how it go. Well, some of you don't know how it go, but I think we need to focus on that 10 times more than anything else. I mean, I understand that everybody trying to make money out here, yes, but in order for everybody to make it home safe or go home without paying the DOT or paying a cop that's hiding in the bushes, we just let the driver know that there's a bear somewhere down the road at mile marker such and such, or behind such and such, what color his car is. That's a big part of communication. And help a fellow drive out if he's lost. Help a fellow drive out if he need assistance with finding the shipping dock or the shipping office or receiving office. I mean, it ain't like you got to get out and walk to the person's truck to speak to them. So the CB is really, really, really can be used for a lot of things to help each other out. Because I remember back in the day when I first started, we used to ride in convoys. People would get in a group. We would have a conversation to the point where we almost to our destination, and just that one day, you ain't stressing about, oh man, I gotta drive this amount of miles, man, and I'll probably be tired or burnt out. But the thing about it is, you having that conversation with those drivers, and it's easing by time. It is easing by time without no stress. Everybody having a conversation, then everybody part ways because everybody going different directions. When I first started out in trucking, man, I really was in love with trucking. But I can tell you, at the time as went on, I fell out of love with it, except to the fact of, I'm not going to say the new generation. I'm just going to say there are things that, well, yeah, damn that. It's the generation. It's the new generation. And I think it needs to change. I think everybody needs to put their radio down to a minimum where they can hit a CB radio and chip in and say, "Hey, look, man, I'm looking out for you, such and such." I've been seeing a lot of accidents, and sometimes it fears me to be a trucker out here on the highway. And I've been in the game for a good little minute. I've been out here since '99, and especially these wrecks with Amazon, a lot of these accidents with the international folks that's falling asleep on the wheel, killing a whole bunch of folks. It's crazy. And then it's crazy with the way the country has changed toward the trucking industry, period. I mean, it used to didn't even be this bad until all these accidents started occurring. And I know some of you drivers got to be afraid, man. You got to be afraid. I mean, I know I'm afraid for myself when I be out here, but I try to make sure that I'm taking it easy. I'm not in a rush. And Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure everybody got some good and some bad comments, but that's fine with me. Like they say, I'm an unk, I'm an OG. I can handle all that stuff, so it's all good. But other than that, enjoy the ride.
Okay, let's go.